Oh, a little frosty this morning. So the plan is to go to the bank. Oh, I peeled that off pretty good. Go to the bank, get a bank draft for that rough cut mower, zip back to that guy's place, and bring that mower home. And hopefully everything goes good. The tires seem okay on it. They're not cracked real bad or nothing, so we'll get her locked up in transport and hopefully drag it home. So I forgot when I left the guy's place, give the hubs a quick little shot of grease. I went a few miles down the gravel here and they're not warm or anything, and I just used a chain to kind of lock it in transport because there's no lock. The ram don't leak, but it would just suck to have the ram seep halfway home and then you're fucked. So with the chain there, it should not seep down. Let's grab the grease gun and give those hubs a quick shot. Okay, I just give these hubs a shot of grease. This hub's nice and tight, but this guy, kind of wish I noticed this before I left the guy's yard. I don't know if you can see that in the video, but that hub's a little bit loose. I greased her up. We'll go down the highway to the next intersection and stop and check it. I might have to crack that dust cap off, tighten up that castle nut. Maybe it's just tighten up the castle nut and maybe that'll do the trick, but I wonder if I should just do that right now. It wouldn't take much to just tighten it up versus going until that bearing blows apart and then you're really fucked. Let's see if I got a chisel to pop that dust cap off. Okay, we got the dust cap off, cotter pin out. Let's tighten her up. You don't want it too tight either. Probably right, where's the cotter pin? Oh, it goes sideways, right? Probably, no, somewhere right about there, I betcha. That's better. Oh, gotta line this up. Uh-oh. Of course, I greased the shit out of it. Hang on. Done. There! That makes me feel quite a bit better. Well, we should be good now. Let's go home. I gotta tell you, it's handy having the service truck set up like this. Well, it's not set up very good, but to have all the tools with me, man, that's handy. Anyway, let's go home. Well, I stopped at the little confectionery store here on the way back to our farm. It's dinner time. I'm kind of hungry, so I got one of those really healthy super donairs, you know. Oh, man. Well, let's keep going. Made her back to our farm. Let's fire up the Magnum. Let's try the Magnum on this mower right away. See if we can finish mowing the ditches along our driveway here and see what kind of a job it does. It's kind of goofy to unhook though, because there's no jack or anything on it, so you gotta like block up the front of the mower, and yeah, it's kind of goofy, but I'll get some blocks, get her unhooked, warm up the Magnum, and let's go try this thing. Well, it started, but it's getting a little chilly out. I'm gonna have to start parking it somewhere close to power so I can plug in the block heater. Anyway, so yeah, we gotta like block up the front of the mower here on both sides so that when you pull that pin and drive away, the front doesn't just fall to the ground, right? There's no jack or anything on it. It's kind of a goofy setup. But anyway, blocks here. Let's find some blocks. I think I know why the guy sold it. What a freaking half a day procedure just hooking up to it. Like that's such a goofy setup. Wow. And I get why they don't have a jack on it, because when you lift it up, this all connects to this and it puts this hitch down like this, like it, because it has to lift evenly, right? So it goes down to the ground evenly and not, you know. But anyway, I gotta go get, I'm just gonna run the 1000 to 540 adapter for now, because this is just 540, see? 540, and that's 1000. I could change the shaft on the tractor itself, but then I gotta run the fucking tractor wide open throttle, right? And why do that? I got way more than enough horsepower. So I'm just gonna try it for today with the adapter. Where the hell's that adapter now? I think it's on the auger still. Just gotta go back and pick up those blocks and jack that I, like, what a goofy setup that is. Wow. But I'm curious to see what kind of a job it's gonna do here. Let's go get that adapter. Okay, we got the adapter. We'll put it on the tractor. I know this isn't the proper way to do it. This, you know, this isn't tight. It's gonna wiggle, but I just want to try it out. My plan is to use the old white on this mower, because it's probably way too much horsepower. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but we're gonna find out. Okay. Let's go try and mow this ditch. Okay, you ready? Let's get that PTO shaft kind of straight. Kick the PTO in. Whoa. I guess the blades have to balance out because they're hooked to that big drum in the middle. Yeah, okay, so we won't need much throttle because we got that adapter on there to hit 540 RPM on the PTO. There, that's 540 right there. Let's go mowing. Oh yeah, that mulches her up good. That actually cuts lower than I thought it would. Huh. Oh, I see. You can't go that low though, because then it'll start skidding on the sides, and then it'll lift the mower up and it'll be all crooked. You gotta lift it up just. Oh yeah, it's doing a pretty good job actually. Well, I made it past there and back and broke down already. Come check it out. Went to lift it up at the far end there to turn around, and I seen something kind of weird. Tore that all to hell. Wow. But it's not that bad of a fix. I just got to weld it. This thing's built kind of cheap to me. You can see it was rusted there for a while. And you know what's funny? When I got it to the yard here, I thought I seen a crack there, and I was gonna look at it closer and weld it up if I needed. I think I could have remembered that. So now, this piece is all twisted. You can see it's twisted. It's got to be twisted back, and oh, fuck's sakes. Always something. Never go smooth. Well, I was hoping the tires would have fit under the bumper a little bit better, so that jam the tires under the bumper, use the hydraulic power, pull this back that way to get it in place because it's all ripped apart. I suppose I'm gonna have to heat that. It's just about broke right off. Son of a... Okay, let's see what happens when I pull that ram forward, which would set the mower right on the ground more, if you know what I mean. Let's see if we can suck that ram, just a minute, suck that ram in more to close up that crack on the I don't think that's doing anything. The bumper's not on top of the tires enough for it to... Let's go check it out though. That didn't do enough. We're gonna have to set the tires back on the ground. See, they're off the ground a bit. Set them all the way down and get something heavy on top of the tires so they won't lift up when I suck that ram in, and that'll suck that back together and fill in that big crack where it tore apart. How are we gonna do this? You know what, this truck might work better. It sits quite a bit higher than that truck. The only thing is the cords on the welder, if I back the service truck up against the tires, the cords on the welder might not reach that. Let's try it, I guess. There, that might work better. See how it's under the bumper more? So now when we suck that ram inwards, it should, when the ram sucks inwards, it should fill in that, close up that crack just about perfectly. I hope. Let's try it again. Okay. I'll lift up. Whoa. It's bending that. That might be enough right there. Let's go check it out. That's as close as we're going to get it now. It's just about broke right off. You can see it. It's all cracked out through here now. Pulled apart on this side. I'm going to weld it right there. Call that good enough. Ah! Is this one of those days or what? So before I can fix the machine, I got to fix the welder. The welding ground cable pulled right off. Everybody just stick it in there. Vice grip it for now. Fuck! Well, that's good enough. Got some bubble gum on there. I think I have some red paint. Give her a quick splash of paint, make it look a little better. Different shade of red, but that's okay. Man, it's kind of chilly today. It's not very warm. Well, it's probably cooled off enough. Should be able to lift it up. Let's try lifting it up nice and slow. Oh yeah, I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, let's go try finish mowing these ditches. Okay, let's try this again. Go. This yard's never seen such a makeover. I'm not going to bother moving the equipment, but I mowed around it. That just looks so much better already. Well, I think that looks good enough. Got both sides mowed. I'm going to disc that side a little closer to the driveway, so I ain't going to mow anymore over there. Got all this mowed on this side. Looks like shit right now, but it'll look better. Well, I think that's good enough for now. Okay, I guess I should take the Duramax home. Ooh, that leather's cold. I may as well take the Duramax home because I'll load the Ranger in it, in the stock trailer, tonight so that, or tomorrow morning, whatever, so that we're ready to go. We're gonna get some cattle in and sort and sell calves tomorrow, I guess. So, well, they won't actually sell tomorrow, but you got to get them in at the local auction mart and they weigh them and blah blah blah. So yeah, make sure this thing's ready to go, full of fuel, and it's not. Okay, Duramax is fueled up. I'm going home for supper. The wife's gonna have an early supper, she says. Just got a text from her, so let's go home. Get that Ranger loaded up. I don't know if I'll bother loading it tonight. Keep it in the garage all night. It'll be nice and warm for tomorrow. Sounds spoiled, eh? That's funny. But I think the driveway does look better though, even with that rough cut mower around the little pieces of equipment here. You know, like, see over here, a little bit of tall stuff. It actually probably looks like shit to you guys, but got in between there, the mower and the disc mower and the baler, the V-rake, along the ditch, all the way along the ditch there. I don't know. I'm not used to seeing it like that. This farm normally never spent money on fuel to go mow the lawn. There's a first time for everything. Oh, didn't know that was in the ground there. Holy crap, the rough cut mower found a piece of pipe. Look. Dang, I better pull that out of the ground right now before I forget it. Okay, now it's going. You know, I'm surprised that rough cut mower actually cuts it quite low to the ground when you put it right down. I think it'll work good. I think that snow will blow right across the driveway. I sure hope so anyway. Does it look any better to you guys? I think it looks better. You probably didn't really see it beforehand though.